Hey, what's going on, family? First and foremost, apologies for the video quality. I'm currently at the beach and the lighting's not great. Just a quick message. I think it's for every man, it's obligatory to take some form of combat sports, boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, Jiu-Jitsu, just something that'll introduce you to violence, not to become a violent person, but to really deter you from that and to understand that there's violent people in this world and you need to conduct yourself in a more humble manner. I think, and of course, it's easier said than done, even while you're training. We're human beings. We're not perfect by any means, but it just helps you, in my opinion, it just helps you to become a better man overall. The person that you need to worry about the most is actually not your strongest enemy. It's the weak, deceitful ones that are willing to betray you and do treacherous things to derail you. Those are the most dangerous people. A strong enemy, because real recognize real, are more likely to be diplomatic and avoid bloodshed because they already have experience in battle, in heated conflict, to know that bloodshed is not the first answer. A person who's never been punched in the face has zero idea what the consequences of that is, and is more likely to resort to that because they are far more confident in the skills that they don't have. So a strong enemy, you're more likely to be diplomatic and to be able to avoid bloodshed, understanding that you both come from backgrounds that you know what real consequences is. The more you train, the more you understand that there's killers in this world. You're really defending yourself against the 80% of the population, 80 to 90% of the population that has never been punched in the face a day in their life. The other 10 to 20% that have are more likely to be your allies than they are your enemy, because they know in a competition, there's a ref to save your life if you're losing the fight. On the street, there is no ref. It's life or death. And more than likely, two people that know how to fight are more than likely going to walk away from the situation because they both understand that it's not worth it. Both have families to go back to, and you just want to live a peaceful life. More on that, I just believe just going back to my original point, I just believe it's obligatory for every man to just take up some form of combat sport. Just be more prepared. And again, not to be a violent person at all, just to be in a situation where you can protect your family and protect yourself, more importantly. And it's like a double-edged sword. The more you train, the more you realize that the more confident you become in your skill set. Yes, that's true. But the more you're more aware to what can potentially happen if you were to lose your temper on the street against somebody that you were sparring against. Let's say in boxing, I was, beating you up bad. You realize that these are rounds, and the rounds end. But if this is on the street, there's no ref, and that man can actually kill you. So it just wakes you up to realize, like, hey, let me conduct myself in a better manner, because yes, you know what it's like to be punched in the face and know how to punch somebody in the face, which is a superpower in and of itself, to be actually exposed to the violence in a controlled manner. But you also understand that there's extremely violent people in this world that can possess that, but more than likely don't. And those are the people that are willing to be more diplomatic in a situation when a heated conflict were to arise. People have never been punched in the face before, or have never been in any form of a violent situation in a controlled manner, are more than likely to act out and do treasonous or treacherous things to cause unnecessary violence. So if you are a grown man in this world, I'm not perfect by any means. I struggle just like any other man, but it definitely helps you to be a little bit more calm in situations where violence is unnecessary. Just more willing to walk away. But at the same time, if it were to come to you, more confident to handle the situation, to protect yourself, your wife, kids, parents, whatever the situation is. Just be a warrior, be a disciplined warrior. Protect yourself, protect your loved ones. That's it. It's never to become a violent person, ever. Love you all very much. Hope this message helps. And see you guys in the next one.